Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my camera. I very much apologize for the delay. Not delay, sorry, the interruptions. It keeps on saying something about video reached or camera reached. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but back to what I was talking about. We were talking about Bridget Kelly. Bridget Kelly, yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but I just don't care for her looks and her confessional. Monique Slaughter, I cannot stand her. She's sitting up here, ain't got nothing going on as usual. Still no music. Still don't know what store she's supposed to be or what she's supposed to be selling, what brand she's doing. But all she does is sits up here and talk about how she doesn't like the Norwoods. Brandy is carrying Princess Baby. She's a surrogate and she's so proud of herself. And I'm just like, here you go again. Here you go again, sis. You love talking about other people's problems and drama and life situations. But the moment they come for your neck, you can't handle it. You can't take it, sis. Like, this beef is just ridiculous. Every season, y'all airing out each other dirty laundry and still nobody has fought yet. You had the opportunity to fight Princess when she told you to meet her offset that one season in the park. You was like, I'm too grown for this. I'm not going to fight. Okay, sis, you too grown to be attacking a pregnant woman and worrying about who's a surrogate, who's not a surrogate. Why does it matter? If you don't like the Norwoods, stop talking about them. Stop worrying about them. It's that simple. Moving on from the petty crew, we see the next scene. We see Miss Nikki Baby, and then we see Princess. She's 6 months pregnant. She's very adorable. Her little small belly. Miss Nikki Baby gives her a hug. They're talking. Miss Nikki Baby said, oh, how many months are you? Princess tell her I'm 6 months. Nikki Baby says you're very small. And I want to clear that up. Most women, when they're pregnant at 6 months, you do carry small. Some, not all. I'm a mother of twins. When I was pregnant with my twins, 6 months, I was very small. It was to the point when I told people I was having twins, they didn't necessarily believe me, but I had the sonogram to prove it. Like, here's baby A, here's baby B. So yeah, it's possible. Women can carry much small. Some women don't get big until like maybe 8-9 months when it's time to have the baby, or some just carry small throughout their whole pregnancy. But it is very possible to carry a baby and be very small. In comes Lyrica. She looks nice. She introduced that she's been touring for her last album, Audelia, who she named after her sister. I think I pronounced that right. I think I pronounced her album right, because it was her twin sister that passed away, so she named her album after her. Yeah, Audelia. And she said her number one song is Don't Take It Personal. It went top charts. It's on the radio. Me personally, I haven't heard it on the radio. That's no shade. I just haven't heard it on the radio, but I did hear the song, and it's a nice song. I loved it. It was nice. The girl can sing. She does have hella talent. I will give her that much. So good job for you, Lyrica. She meets up with the girls at Miss Nikki Baby and Princess, and in comes one of Miss Nikki Baby's friends, Paris. I don't remember her last name, but she said Paris. First, I want to say, what's up with all you girls naming yourselves after countries? We had Tokyo Vanity from last season, and now we got this girl named Paris. Okay, so next season, are we going to have somebody named, Germany? I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, in comes Paris. And I forgot what Nikki said she does, what kind of business she does. I know she worked with some people. K. Michelle was one of them. But now she's here to promote her own business, make her own coins. So, yeah, she comes in, she hugs everybody. Hey, how you guys doing? And they jump right in how she used to work with K. Michelle. Because Lyrica said that she wants to work with K. Michelle and they're supposed to work together. Paris already, excuse me, I'm trying to get comfortable, sorry. Paris already sits up here and is like, girl, I already work with K. Michelle. K. Michelle is a mess. And I used to do business with her, and she wants to tell this loud national TV that I stole her credit cards. Everybody's mouth just dropped. And I'm looking like, well, did you steal her credit cards? She didn't say yes, and she didn't say no. If I'm wrong, write the comments below. But I didn't hear her say no. She said she just liked to work with business bitches. That's what I heard her say. So correct me if I'm wrong, write the comments below. But that's what I heard. Girl, if you stealing $50 credit cards, you might not be making no business. That's not something you want to promote on national TV, on a reality TV show. I'm just saying. So, they talk about that, but she did tell Lyrica, just be careful because K. Michelle has that side of her. She's sweet one minute and then she go ballistic nasty in the next go round. So you might want to be careful working with her. Lyrica didn't take the warning. Lyrica said, I still want to work with her. My husband has wrote songs for her, so I really still want to work with her. So they talk about that. Princess let everybody knows that her and Ray J are separated right now. Well, basically she moved out the house. Supposedly he went to Las Vegas or wherever she said he went to. And it looked like he was cheating. There was a girl in his hotel room. Some girl DM'd her or messaged her, look, I'm in Ray J's hotel room. And Nikki Babies was like, oh, here we go. And, everybody's just looking like, what? And then she was like, I just moved out. I went to a friend's house or whatever. It was crazy. It was crazy. I will say this because later on in the episode, you see, Ray J and his mother talking about the situation and how Princess just moved out and how, he's being accused of cheating and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that real quick. I used to be married. I got a divorce last year. Those who know me, they know it was a nasty divorce. My husband just didn't want to do right. And what Miss Sonia was telling Ray J, I agree 100%. 100%. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to just be real honest about it. When you're married, not even just being married, when you're in a relationship, period, it is not social media's business. Period, point blank. You can take it how you want to take it, but I'm going to be honest. It's not social media business at the end of the day. When I was married, my husband did some stupid, ratchet, goofy ass shit that I did not approve of and that any other woman with sense did not approve of. However, if I posted half of the stuff that he put me through, the world would have looked at me like, well, what does that say about you, sis? You still with him. You still laying up with him every night. You know, you're posting pictures of y'all going on dates, all this, that, and the third. So it's like, I don't need to entertain the world about that. You know what I mean? What I went through in my marriage was me and my marriage business. The only person I ever talked to about my marital problems was my best friend and my pastor who married us. Those were the only two people and God when I said my prayer, which is 3. Everybody else is not none of your business. I don't need to post. Women was texting me this, inboxing me that, DM me this and that. I don't need to post all that. I don't need to post, well, he didn't come home last night. You know, I don't need to do all that. I don't need to do all that. I said vows with him, not vows with social media and him. You know, some of y'all need to realize that. And I get Princess is emotional. She's in her feelings. She's feeling hormones. But again, it's not social media's business what you and Ray J is going through, especially when y'all are in the public light like that. And some, you know, Ray J is still a celebrity. So social media and paparazzi, all them crazy people out there that ain't got no life, they're going to run with that. They're going to run with that. And I'm not saying the girl was wrong, whoever DM'd you or messaged you that, but you don't have to post it either. You know, you could just told Ray J, look, I'm not dealing with this. I'm tired. I just got married. I'm about to have your baby. I'm about to go to keep from being stressed out. That could have stayed between you and him. I mean, of course it's going to be aired on the show, but you don't need to post it on social media at the end of the day. So I agree with Miss Sonia 100% about that. And I just don't agree with women doing stuff like that at all. I just don't. Like, it's not the world business at the end of the day. Especially if you're one of those women, you want to post that y'all just argued, but 5 seconds later, y'all holding hands, y'all lovey-dovey, it's forever, it's real. And then at the end of the day, both of y'all or just you just looking like clowns. You don't need to entertain social media. Keep your relationship business between you and your relationship partner. But yeah, she's telling the girls all that, and they're just like, well, things will get better, or they're just looking at her like, oh Lord. So we already talked about, so moving from that, we already talked about Ray J and his mother talking. So, cause I had to express that. I want women to know that's not okay. Like, even if men do it, it's not okay. But, we get to Solo Lucci release party or music party or hit song party, whatever it was. I couldn't even focus on this party because I'm looking at what the hell was on the side of Solo Lucci's face. It looked like black duct tape on his face, trying to look like letters or something. It was, if that's a tattoo, that was tacky. Why did you do that? Why, Solo Lucci? You already not that attractive looking. Why would you even make yourself even more hideous? Like, I didn't know what that was. I couldn't even focus on what the song was and what they was talking about. I kept looking at what is on the side of your face. Oh my God. But the beat did sound catchy. I was able to hear the beat. I wasn't really tuned into the words. I think he said it's called Skirt Skirt. I'll jam to it because, like I said, I did like the beat, but I couldn't focus on anything else. I just couldn't focus nothing but what it was on the side of his face. I don't even know what the hell him and Ray J talked about. I think A1 walked over there too, and they were looking at some watches. Again, I couldn't even understand what they was talking about because I'm looking at what is on his face. I know you like, girl, it's not that serious. It was. What was on his face? And then it didn't help that I was texting one of my good friends who be watching my video. She was like, I'm trying to figure out the same thing. What is on his face? Anywho, at one point, A1 gets up, or he was sitting by himself, chilling, vibing, and in comes this stripper, this big booty stripper with tattoos all over her ass. And she comes over there and she's like, hey, I want to talk to you about some music. A1's like, God damn, can I catch a break? I just came here to support Lucci. I'm not in here to try and make no hit deals or sign nobody on today. Nah, you ain't trying to work with nobody because you know Lyrica ain't with that. That's what that is. Especially when it's a woman. But anywho, the stripper, her name, they introduced her later on as Apple Watts. Apple Watts. They're going to explain why they call her that. Please, I need to know why they call her Apple Watts. That's unique and different. Yeah, she said that her name is Apple Watts, and she told him that she raps and she sings. So A1 asked her, well, can you do a little song for me? Can you do a little rap for me? She sounded kind of, when she first rapped, he couldn't hear her. He said, I need you to speak up. So she starts throwing in a little flow here. I think she needs a little bit more work. I'm not gonna go in on her like most people will. I know somebody later on in their reviews gonna go in on her, or people gonna comment she can't rap for shit. Somebody gonna say that. I feel like she could just with a good producer, just a little bit more work done. Sound like she got a little tune in her voice that she can sing. Sound like she got a little tune. What killed me was, as he said, okay, I'm feeling that or whatever, I think we could go somewhere with this. She talks about my ass is big, it's real, this my real ass, and start bending over in front of him, twerking that shit. And I also forgot to mention, when she first came in, she was scrubbing the ground. I mean, this girl was mopping the floor with that big ass of hers. I'm like, what is she? Oh my God. But anyway, she bends over in front of A1, and she's just twerking to myself. Yes, my ass is real, child. It's all real. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's throwing 20s, he's throwing 5s, 10s, and Lyrica comes in. Woo, child, that was so funny. Lyrica comes in, she's already pissed off. Lyrica is pissed off about the whole K. Michelle situation. I know I skipped it. I'm going to talk about it in a few more. Sorry, I went straight to Solo Lucci and forgot to mention Kate Michelle and Lyrica had their beef first. She did the right thing to attack A1. Don't attack the woman. The stripper could have been nasty. What you mean? Oh, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was married, man. You know, we were just talking business. I mean, it did look kind of messed up. You walked in on a bad time, but we were strictly talking business. Oh my God. A1's trying to calm down the situation. They blanked it out. Like, we don't know what she just did. We understand she just shot ass. His glass was still on his face, so she must have slapped him that hard. Apple was like, oh shit. She saw like, girl, I ain't got time for that. Apple Watts handled it very well. Cause most were they she handled that very well. So I'm gonna give it for that. So the scene I skipped, Lyrica meet up with K Michelle. They all stood, hey baby, they kiss each other. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So K Michelle and Lyrica, she was in this. That wasn't a studio. They're like a rehearsal. Well, anyway, they was sitting down, they was talking. The conversation started out pretty good. They was talking about what they was doing and how they was touring, this, that, and the third. K Michelle wasted no time. She jumps in with K Michelle and tells her, look, you was an hour late. I don't appreciate that. You know, that makes me look bad. We gonna do business. You gotta get together. You know, like, this don't make no type of sense. And at first, Lyrica was just smiling like, me? I was an hour late? She was like, yeah, like, well, it must have been the managers or the producers part. She was like, yeah, maybe your producers, maybe your managers. Lyrica's like, no, it couldn't have been mine. K Michelle said, yes, it was. And at the bottom line, it was unprofessional. I didn't like that. I lost money behind that. I had to pay for this and that. And K Michelle's getting loud and aggressive with this girl. Was there smiling like, I don't know what you're talking about. It won't happen again. And I don't understand why you're so mad, why you're so hostile. K Michelle gets even more mad. K Michelle sticks it in her arm. I'm like, that raising up your blood pressure, and you gotta have an IV in your arm at your own rehearsal. Okay, you better stop for your ass explode right there too. So, at one point, Lyrica storms out because she gets mad because K Michelle wants to throws out there. And I know you fucking Safari. Safari gave me messages, sent me messages, or however she got the messages. You're fucking Safari. I know for a fact you're fucking Safari. And your marriage is fake. You're fake. And at that point, Lyrica can't take it. Like, at first, Lyrica was smiling and laughing it off. But it went from you're fake, your marriage is fake, and you're fucking Safari. And Lyrica just couldn't take it. She says, you're fake bitch, you're faking it till you're making it. And she storms out. Cameraman, producers, excuse me, cameramans and producers follow her. And she's out there and she's cussing and yelling like this is some bullshit. Somehow she goes back in there, talks to K Michelle. At that time, K Michelle nurse was sticking the IV in her arm and whatnot. And she lets K Michelle knows that's not okay what you just said. That's not okay. K Michelle gets loud like, you better get out my face. You better get out my section. I'm not trying to talk to you no more. Bye with the microphone. So I guess Lyrica felt like, well, let me stoop down to your level a little bit. Let me stoop down to your level. Let me get a microphone. So K Michelle like, girl, what you getting a microphone for? I was trying to figure that out too. I guess Lyrica was like, I'm going to talk louder just like you going to talk louder. Okay? So we both gonna be some loud bitches in this place. So Lyrica gets loud with her with the microphone. K Michelle gets up with the walking IV. And I think K Michelle tried to throw the IV at her. Or she tried to throw a stool or something. I'm looking like, what the hell? Does the productions run in? Security runs in like, no. They break them up. And K Michelle, I'm not trying to hit this bitch. Then what was you doing? And did you forget that IV is connected to your arm, girl? What is you doing? Girl, you crazy. You still the same K Michelle that threw that damn camera. I was literally like, girl, what is you doing? K Michelle is hella extra. She hella extra. Finally, Lyrica leaves, and that's when you saw her in the scene with A1 and Mad with the damn stripper bending over. So that was cute for what it was. I said, y'all stupid. Y'all starting out stupid ready. Next scene I do remember. I done got all the scenes mixed up, so y'all just work with me. Plus my camera's getting on my nerves, so y'all just work with me. I'm basically gonna talk about whatever happened in the show. I'm just not going from what happened next, in that order. So anyway, next scene I do remember. AD, which is Monique's girlfriend, she's back on the show. She's hosting a clothing line. I think it was for kids or whatever. I forgot what she said it was called, AD something. I don't know what it was called. I wasn't paying attention. Again, I was texting my friend that watches my video. And plus anything that has anything to do with Monique, I could care less. So AD's hosting this clothing line. Paris and Bridget Kelly walks in together. Didn't I tell you that's the petty crew? I think I'm gonna like Paris, but she petty. She gonna text Princess where Monique is at and let her know Monique is here. Oh my God. What was your purpose of that? Girl, you was that bored. You had to bring that shit to that girl clothing line. Ooh, Paris, you ain't shit. You gonna fit in right with the messy crew. You gonna really fit in. Yeah, so AD wanted to thank everybody for showing up. Wait. I gotta talk about something real quick. Mr. Ray from last season was there. Mr. Ray, what was that? Did you really just go to the nearest Fat Boys hair store and buy some Kekalon braids and put it in your hair? Kekalon hair and put it in your head? I know you did not do that. I know you did not go to Fat Boys hair store and put some Kekalon hair in your head. You should have stuck with the bird nest that was on your head last season, because that was not a good look. And you could tell it was weave too. You could tell it was the Kekalon braided hair. Woo, child, y'all in this hair on these seasons, like, okay. Anyway, Monique is there. Mr. Ray is there. For AD. Who else was there? Bridget was there. Paris. This comes in there to make an announcement. Basically, she just want to tell the whole world. Who goes around saying that someone's carrying my baby? Can't you see I'm pregnant? All this and that and the third. Monique is sitting up there like, and see, this is what I be talking about with her. You want to sit back like, are you done? But you started this. Did you not think they was not going to retaliate on you? Anyway, so Princess let her know, after I have this baby in 2 months and I heal, I'm coming for your ass. Part of me was here for it, and the other part of me is like, Princess, do not stoop down to Monique's level. Do not. Monique don't care about her image at the end of the day. That's why she's still on this show. That's why she's not booking business. That's why she doesn't have a hit single yet. That's why nobody's working with her with music. That's why she doesn't have nothing going for herself but dating different people every fucking season. And that's why people be coming for her motherhood, because she got time to do everything else but being her son's life from what they see. Don't stoop to her level. You already asked her to fight you once. She didn't want to do it. Fuck that. Keep it moving. You have other things to worry about than to be stupid down to Monique's level. Okay? So, Monique sits up here when you child. Here we go again. Another reason why I don't like Monique. You're always talking about somebody's kid, but want to turn up when somebody talk about you. Again, not one person on this show talked about your son Cameron. They're talking about you. Leave people, children out of it. You had no right to call that girl child a demon child. Honestly, if I was Princess, I would have had some type of backup. I can't fuck you up, but somebody else will. And to prove Monique's behavior, the demon child is basically you at the end of the day. You're so heated, you about to throw a chair at a pregnant woman when you was attacking her while she's pregnant. But you didn't do this when she wasn't pregnant. Y'all can say what y'all want. That scene was a mess. Princess gets in her Uber van and rides off. And here go Paris in the confessional. Ooh, she tried to tackle Princess. She should have tackled me with her bitch ass. You was the one who instigated. She should have tackled you. She should have threw that chair at you. Oh my goodness. What else they showed tonight episode? They showed A1 going to K Michelle's house to talk about what was going on between him and what was going on between her and Lyrica. The conversation started off decent until there was some shots being blown out. So with that being, shots being fired. So they start off, well, what was the problem with you and my wife? A1 asked her, and she's just sitting up here. She was an hour late, and A1 cuts her off. That doesn't sound like my wife. My wife ain't an hour late for nothing. Well, she was an hour late for that, and I had to let her know. And K Michelle goes in about the simple fact that Lyrica's a spoiled brat. A1 stops her right there and said, pause. She's not a spoiled brat. Everything she does, she worked hard for it. She comes a long way. K Michelle mentions the only star in that family is her mama, not her. A1 lets her know you're out of line. You're out of line. Like you doing too much at this point. You're doing too much. You're out of line. And she sits up here. Well, she's fucking Safari. Whoa. And she said that it's like part of A1 believed it and part of him didn't believe it. Because he did get mad. He was mad. Excuse me. He got a little salty about that. He did. You can see in his face. He was like, nah, I don't believe it. I got the receipts. I got the messages to prove it. He was like, you're full of shit right now. You're attacking her because you can't sing. You're flopped off the radio. Your album didn't hit. Your last album didn't hit. And that's why I said, you know what, A1, you're a little mad right now because what she just said. I will stop him on one thing. K Michelle can't sing. Yeah, she's not Beyonce. Yeah, she's not Rihanna. But she can sing. Homegirl got talent, okay? Let's not go there. Your wife can sing too, but so can K Michelle. So we're not going to do that. Now, her whole album flopping, I don't know anything about that. The only song I ever heard from K Michelle on the radio was Can't Raise a Man. Correct me if I'm wrong in the below bottom. But that's the only song I heard on the radio. But she can't sing. Now everything else about her being banned from this and that, nobody wants to work with her. I don't know, was he saying that out of spite because of what she said? But K Michelle wasn't having it. She said, okay, baby, you gotta get out my house. You gotta get out my house. And he gets out and they go from there insulting each other. She called him, oh my God. She went in on his fashion. She said, it was so funny. I can't remember what the hell she said, but she was going in on him. He said, you pile looking bitch. Like, oh my God. And he gets in his Uber and leaves. I said, ooh, y'all too much. K Michelle closes her door and says, these LA people got their thongs in an uprow. You got him in an uprow. You routed him up. The conversation could have just went really well if you didn't brought that up, K Michelle. Ooh, child, y'all do too much. And that was basically it. It was cute for what it was worth. I liked tonight's first episode. I could go without Moniece and they bullshit, but I liked tonight's first episode. It was cute for what it was. I think they're going to bring the noise this season. They're going to bring it out. It definitely looks like it's going to be better than Atlanta. It definitely looks like it's going to be better than Atlanta. I will be doing another video next week episode, so just tune in. Thank you for clicking my video. Again, this is the Sweet Tea Show. Like and subscribe. Good night, guys.